for me, who could be against me? I guess all the that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Four. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson. The ball comes out.
Got him. What's up, baby?
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard
what is it?
line. We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one. And to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad.
He even used my slave to use an acrobat on scooping up fumbles.
Up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw.
There you go, big body Mitch.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help
by
grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Williams. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary. The Niners at 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Back to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 30 big ones. back to throw now on first down. And this ball
come on, man. Kittle's not dropping that. Come on, man. Stop giving these niggas this help, man.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week. You talk about being physical.
And I possession catched it.
Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there.
So I'm just going to have my guys drop the passes.
It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Man, that's trash. That shit happened because Kittle's dropped a pass that he ain't supposed to drop. That shit weak as hell.
First time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Now Hall to start the drive. And a loose football.
Give that shit right back. Give that shit back. Because they knew we were supposed to score it again. Give that shit back. Cheap ass game.
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Game knew we were supposed to score.
Going to go down when they stop fumbling.
Kittles ain't dropping that shit.
He's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the counter, here's Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now back to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw.
Touchdown.
Under pressure, they got him again. Jermaine Johnson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And it appears
So he just, my lineman just whiffed. He just whiffed.
A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
He don't whiff, that's a touchdown.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, The front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wilson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Saving my ass, man. You crazy. Kittle's dropped a touchdown.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chris Jones, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Yeah, I heard that. I ain't going to be able to finish this. Yeah, I thought I can do all this in timer.
What time is it over?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
You got 7 minutes.
Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd
I'll
and
handle it.
long.
Don't worry about it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
I think you were finish the thing that fast, so I thought this would be over. That was right time when you ready.
That's a nice throw right there.
I thought you would be finished like 17.
In recent times, and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He lets this one fly
big body.
toward the back of the end zone. And it's complete.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Touchdown.
I just pause it.
A great play there.
This will be done forever. You got to be finished.
And they are able to add
this will
on
be
to
done
their
for you finish.
advantage.
I got to be ready for work.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
I got this.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Come here right quick.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And down he goes.
Go get him, new superstar.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
What's up, man? Over there.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Let's go now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie,
I don't see how he can get that off, though.
3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds inside the
yeah, Savon. I peeped that from you, Savon. I peeped that one from you, Savon.
Because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy
I like that.
But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Off the option, here's Williams. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Yeah, boy. Put some respect on Quikos, man. Talking about he can't beat top 10 players, so-called top 10 players. Well, this person better. Nah, man, I'm Quikos, bro.
The extra point up and good.
You got to glitch me.
That makes our score 17.
It's only probably about 3 people in the league that can beat me, beat me, head up without just glitching. Ain't too many. You got to highball me, nano blitz, some bullshit. You just ain't gonna come out here and play football. My X's and O's is better.
And now we're gonna get a stoppage as, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Nah, it's not his book. I ain't got his playbook. Hell nah. It's just a play he run. I added that to my shit.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you got to. Let me finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On 2nd and 10. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now Wilson on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield.
Nah, what you talking about? Drop. I have my same style. You know I got my same playbook, my same style. I've been blitzing. What did you talk about?
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
I don't do that type of bullshit. Like, I don't be coming by the left tackle over there, hovering over him so my man get free. I don't do that. Man, they wouldn't let me. That's a pick. They wouldn't let me jump.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
So we can waste the time.
Wilson will throw again. His throw incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown, Jets.
Gotta have no man guard.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Damn, he just got hurt.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
What?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. 2nd and 9 now. Steps away to his left.
My turn.
Complete left side to Gray.
At least they let you jump. They ain't let me jump last time. That's why you called that pass.
San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At least they let you jump. They ain't let me jump with Deontay.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, good pass, Monroe.
Well,
I ain't mad at that.
Yes, but maybe here,
good
not
pass.
The worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On the option to give to Williams here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And he has got it.
Good
from
kick.
55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Wilson. This is
that shit. We was on that shit. We was on that shit stuff. You know what you was trying to do.
Sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception.
Played you enough LPs.
Have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Hendricks got back in there too. Hendricks back. He was hurt for a second.
They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Drop him.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle.
There you go, bro. That's how you throw it.
A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. The point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Ooh,
return will net
I'm surprised he ain't fumble again.
The 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is
I don't know, it's something. They got some little fluky animation with that. Like, when you click on it, he's slowed up.
And avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to let it go again. He's got him in.
Lucky I peeped that. Lucky I made the adjustments to run back with Fred, boy.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Swarm all the way through.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down.
A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Oh, come on, man. He got 92 speed. He looked like he was... He looked like he was running about 80, about 70 speed.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is incomplete.
Come on, Kittles. I need you to hold on to some balls for me, man. Some tough catches. You didn't drop both catches. You got touched.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Man, that's Debo. That's Debo. That bum up off of Debo.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
Here we go.
Williams fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And this one will wind up with him losing
running
yardage
back.
to the
Bit of a
4-yard line. The tally there, minus 2 yards.
I don't give you the ball.
No question, he's so
Block the dude you touch.
The safeties, they have to be
He just olayed him.
against a quarterback like this, and in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Williams.
Good cut back, quick.
Touchdown, 49ers. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's
49ers come out here and make a statement.
A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Well, partner, you know that team. They're saying to each other, you never say never,
read
right?
that
because
shit.
If you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the 49ers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. But to be blunt, not a whole lot.
He's not going to burn Jackson.
Ball game, but that's
more. The
something
game
right
won't let
there.
him jump
Still in the
all the way
3rd quarter.
complete
It would
the
take
pass.
something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left.
I say Debo.
Rush, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make
it into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
Good tackle.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Wilson. Throw to the right. Taken in by Hurd. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now it's Wilson. And it's caught.
No, sir.
Well short. Only
I was
2
afraid of
yards
him
there.
there.
4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall from 3 yards out. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now down to 20. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Williams going to give it on second down.
Boy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Man.
It's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Jets.
So way to get over there. Man, get out of here. Why he threw it like that? Where he just stopped. He stopped on the route.
He could have gotten more himself by using his legs. And that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone.
I don't know why he threw it
A
like
miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Wilson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they're backed up at the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Play action. Now Wilson. Out right, he's got Rucker.
That wasn't mama. Who fuck man was that? Where he got trapped in the sauce in there?
His first touchdown on the year. Out for the PAT. Here's Johnson. And that will cut this lead down to 13. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion, the tight end.
Yeah, is it the Wizard of Oz? Oh, I thought. Oh, it said follow the golden road. I thought it said follow the yellow brick road.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Yeah,
you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Off the option, here's Williams.
Oh, they gonna call
holding at the 50 after a short
what you looking for?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And the ball is knocked out.
That's my fault. I almost cost me being dumb. I should have put him conservative. They're finna hand him again.
Offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
I must have took that other play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness, this quarterback with these missed easy throws is going to cost me in the playoffs, boy. How do you miss that throw?
If they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Jets offense coming up now to start.
What is he looking for that you need?
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And in a relative, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20.
Oh boy, he's lucky at everything is distracting me right now.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft?
Sanaa Rihanna.
Almost like they were protecting the lead.
Sanaa Rihanna.
Trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score.
Help your mom find what. How I'm gonna call him if I'm back here.
For a touchback.
That don't make any sense.
It does make sense. You're hurting my ear.
But you asking me to help you.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's got some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Ready, break.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They run it again with Williams. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
Here we go, set.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And his kick here is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that will seem to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now...
You're not. I left here many times at 8:20, 8:30.
Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
I'm ready. Throw in stuff. It's 112.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming.
Man, LP, this game over, bro. You down 2 scores.
The first of their timeouts. As they'll get it with just a
timeout
shade
for. I
under
got
a
a
minute
roll.
to go in the game. The run got
Man, Jay, I know my wife ain't playing. That's how he almost came back. She is not bullshit. I got the roll. Oh shit!
At this stage of the game, as they stop him behind the line, a loss on that play,
I don't even know what play they
3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
What play did
They are in need of 6 yards here if they
Hell
hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
All right, LP. Let this shit run out. It's over.
A big gain inside the 40.
Come on, LP.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams
Why you on that gay shit?
Their respective sidelines, we take a break. Up up the middle. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So the victory here for San Francisco. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why those 3 turnovers by